Something like a movie, right? Yeah, I know everybody don't want to talk about it, but look, we gonna talk about it. One thing we gonna do, we gonna talk about it. Eat topic. Let's get into it. We already here.
Yo, welcome to another edition of Life Be Life and Podcast. I'm one half of your host, D to the J, still in the building like I ain't never left, and it feels so good. Look, we had to do a quick little break-in joint for tonight. It's a lot of information that we feel like is very vital. A lot of things that's going on nationwide that we just really need to speak on that has time frame. So brought a special guest with me tonight. No other than author, business owner, Mr. Rich Miller, and gonna have him speak on some things that's really gonna shed a lot of light. So without further ado, Mr. Miller, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on your show, Darren.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for being here. So
Thank you.
I met you not too long ago. Was fortunate enough, man. You gave me some great information. I don't think I told you personally, but I'm gonna be honest, man. I was very encouraged. I came and I told the wife about our encounter. I've been reading the first book, and I told you I couldn't even get that far into it because when I started reading it, I came across something that was so vital information wise that my brain just started to fire. So you approached me. Was that yesterday or the day before?
Well, actually, it was yesterday.
It was yesterday. We moved quick.
Yesterday, and I wanted to come on your show and talk a little bit about Medicare. Obviously, I am a businessman. I'm an author. I've written 2 books. The first book is entitled Dealing, and that book is about my experience as an African-American car dealer. I had owned a car dealership here in St. Louis at the age of 36. And I wrote about that experience. My second book was written for our young people. And that book is entitled Building Black Wealth.
Yes.
Because our young people are not getting that information in high school, colleges, universities. And it's unfortunate because you can do some very simple things to build wealth. My third book, I'm currently writing that book, and it's entitled Planning for Retirement. And unfortunately, a lot of us don't really plan for retirement. We hit 65 and, we retire. We don't have enough money. Some of us have to continue working because we didn't plan. So that's my third book. But tonight, I would like to talk about something very important. Let's
jump into it, man. I want to talk about these changes, enrollment. So talk about this enrollment, man, because it's very vital with a lot of the changes in other programs that's going to happen as of November 1st across the nation. So
every year,
I'm gonna give you the floor.
Okay, every year from October 15th to December 7th. Seniors have 7 weeks to enroll in the Medicare Advantage plan. 7 weeks. When
you said that starts when? The date starts from
15th to December 7th.
Okay.
Now, why is it important to enroll in the Medicare Advantage plan? It's extremely important because Medicare Advantage plans have something called a maximum out-of-pocket. And that maximum out-of-pocket, that is your safeguard to make sure that you don't go bankrupt. And most plans, all of the insurance plans, United Healthcare, Aetna, Humana, they all have a maximum out-of-pocket, and that maximum out-of-pocket averages $3,000 per insurance company. Now, why is that important? If you don't have a Medicare Advantage plan and you get sick and you go in the hospital, you're responsible for 20% of that bill, no matter what it is. And if you have a serious illness like cancer or a heart disease or a heart attack or stroke or something like that, when you leave that hospital, that bill could be $300,000 to $400,000. It could be even more than that.
Wow.
And if you don't have a Medicare Advantage plan with that safeguard, they call it the MOOP, maximum out of pocket. Then instead of paying $3,000, now you got to pay 20% of $500,000 or whatever that bill is.
Wow.
That's a big reason why people go bankrupt today, Darren.
And especially the age bracket that we're talking about. So considering that a lot of those that population that's being impacted will be on a fixed income.
Yes.
Right? So there's
absolutely.
not a surplus. So, and this is where people are getting down to the nitty gritty, deciding is it going to be medicine or food, insurance?
Absolutely.
Yep. So this is important, which is also
it's very, very important.
Yes.
And this year, the insurance companies have added deductibles on certain prescriptions. So if you have a generic prescription, that's going to be either a tier 1 or a tier 2. And when you go to the pharmacy, you don't pay anything for those prescriptions. But if you have a serious illness, if you got a heart condition, if you have cancer, if you got diabetes, or if you have kidney failure, you may be on some tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5 prescriptions or brand name drugs. And what the insurance companies have done this year, they have added deductibles on the tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5 prescriptions.
Wow.
Some of the insurance companies have removed some of your prescriptions from their formulary. So the plan that you had last year, it may not be for you this year. That's why.
So how would they kind of know, Rich? How would they know, from the changes? Because a lot of people aren't reviewing their plan.
They don't know. They need someone like me or someone like one of my brokers or someone that's licensed and certified to check their prescriptions. And that's what we do, Darren.
Okay.
Our clients, we serve individual clients, and we also help companies. HR directors today stay away from Medicare because it's gotten so complicated, they don't want to touch it. So they bring us in, and we help their employees that are 65 and over that have Medicare.
So what does that look like as far as, I know a lot of questions that I've heard out there. They don't feel that they can get qualified. They're not eligible for different health cares, maybe because the stage of life or pre-diagnosed conditions.
Well, fortunately, that pre-diagnosed having different diseases, that does not affect Medicare. Okay. And that was something that Obama removed when he started Obamacare. And they also made sure that folks who have Medicare have no pre-existing condition penalties. So that's a good thing for folks that have Medicare. So when you hit 65 and you get that Medicare card, that's only two parts of Medicare. That's part A and B. And I'll explain those parts. But you now, once you have A and B, you're eligible for C and D. And you can sign up for C and D as soon as you get that card when you hit 65. If you wait and don't sign up during that short period of time, then you will have to wait until October 15th, which is open enrollment that's going on right now in order to enroll for part C and D. Now, when you enroll in part C and D, you get that protection that I was talking about, the maximum out of pocket. They cap it at around $3,000. So that's extremely important. In addition to that, most Medicare Advantage plans, you pay a 0 monthly premium. The only time you make a payment is if you go see a specialist, and that's normally a $35 copayment. but most plans today have a zero premium if you go see a primary care doctor.
Gotcha. And so for me, when you kind of brought that topic to me and was just saying, hey, open enrollment, this is important.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that kind of hit with me is this was a conversation I just had with my mom, I want to say last week, maybe the week before. And she was just expressing her concerns that they were trying to do some changes to my nephew's insurance. And my nephew is still on my sister's insurance from her passing a year back. And so these changes, they can't happen. They have to go forward. It's needed. And so this is why I felt it was so important, is to get you and talk about it. I want to make certain that people have a way to reach out to you. And so ideally, what I'm saying, lifers out there in the internet world, I understand that your parents might not be the one that's listening to this episode, or your loved ones that are 65 and older. You're the tech savvy. I'm calling on you all to get this information to your loved ones. Okay, this is a gentleman who, when I met him, I knew it was real. The extension of information. There was nothing. If you do this for me, I'll do this for you. It was a give freely. So, Rich, how can they reach you, man? What is the name of your organization, the email address, so that we can get this info?
Absolutely. My company is RTP, Retirement Transition Planning, and our website is www.rtp-stl.com. www.rtp-stl.com. Or you can reach us at the 800 number, 1-800-733-1912. 1-800-733-1912. Or you can email me at richmiller@rtpstl.com. Rich Miller, RTP www.rtp-stl.com. That is the website. But my email is richmiller@rtpstl.com.
Got you. And what I'll do, just so everybody has it, I'll be sure to throw the links, email contact, all under this post, because again, and lifers, this is not the normal show. Normally we take an hour. This was just going to be a real quick 10-15 minutes, just to more so bring information to those that need it, because ideally the ones that are impacted, they're going to mirror us. So this is vital.
And Darren, everyone has a family member, a mother,
Absolutely.
a father that's 65 or over, or uncle or auntie, and they should have Medicare. And if they don't have Medicare, then we can help them get Medicare. Some of them, if they have Medicare and Medicaid, now they can get even more benefits. We didn't go into all of the benefits, but Part C gives you dental, vision, hearing, over the counter. You could also go to a fitness center. And if you have Medicaid along with Medicare, you're considered a low income person and they want to help you. So they've added food. You can get up to $365 every month for food, and you can use that money to also help pay for your utilities. Very important.
That's major. That is major.
Yes.
So I'm going to put all the information up, just as we kind of wind this down. If you can, one more time, just kind of shout out your book, and also a location of your office, man, because hopefully if this thing is done right, people they can reach out from wherever. And
absolutely.
I know your staff is well prepared and ready to assist those in surrounding and outside the market area.
We have 15 brokers that are licensed and certified, and they handle business the right way.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And they're not new to it. That's the thing that I like.
That's my
Nobody is
name.
new to this. Everybody sees it. Everybody
Yeah.
sees it. So how what's your location? And also let's talk about that book one more time, the title of that book.
Yes, our office is located at 2 City Place in Creve Coeur. We're in suite number 200. And our 800 number is 1-800-733-1912. And I'm going to even give you my cell phone. That's 314-749-1519. Feel free to call me if any of your family members or if you have questions about Medicare, because that's what we do. We also do life insurance, okay? Yes. Because life insurance is very important. So just give us a call. And the name of my book, the first book I wrote, is entitled Dealing, Dealing. And my name is Rich Miller. I'm the author. That book, you can go to Amazon or you can go to Barnes and Nobles and you can order all of my books. The second book is a very important book for Christmas. At Christmas time, instead of buying a lot of that stuff at the Galleria. The best gift in life is the gift of knowledge. Very true. The book is $25. And sometimes we can discount the book if you're going to buy several copies for your grandchildren or your children. We'll discount it down to $20. But there's a lot of valuable information in that book, Building Black Wealth.
I agree.
And
I agree.
You read the book, and
I agree. I agree.
Feel free to share some of that information with your audience, Darren.
Absolutely. So as we wind this thing down, Rich, again, just want to thank you for taking some time out of your evening away from the family and just sharing some of that great information. We're going to end this thing up. I'm going to put you in the background.
Okay.
And I look forward to sharing this, and hopefully a lot of people reach out, because this is something that we all need as a community and even as a nation that extends out in various communities. So, once again, thank you for your time, sir. And we look forward to having you on for a full episode as we turn the corner into the new year to talk specifically about that Building Generational Wealth book.
Thank you.
And how it pertains to the importance of credit, the knowledge, and just knowledge in general. So once again, Rich, I thank you, sir. As we
thank you very much for having me, Darren.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You, bro.
Absolutely. Have a good evening. We thank you much.
Thank you.
All right. All right, y'all. Again, I know it's a little different format than normal, but it was of the utmost importance. We just wanted to take that time and get that gentleman on, share some great information, because we all got loved ones that's in that age bracket, 65 and older. Shoot, it seemed like in a few years, the way time is passing, my co-host, no, I'm just playing. I'm only clowning because he's not here. But look, Lifers has been real. As we send this thing up, man, once again, we're still in the building like we ain't never left. Lifers, tune in next Wednesday for an awesome episode. Share this with your loved ones, and you know how we do it. We gone.